my dear friends. Today, the topic of discussion is 6.2, that is mechanism of enzyme action, and the page number is 111. Okay, what does it mean by the mechanism of enzyme action? How actually the enzyme works? What is the procedure behind its working? Now, first of all makes a temporary enzyme substrate complex. For that, enzyme attaches with the substrate and it forms a temporary complex, and that is called as enzyme substrate complex. It is actually a product or a compound, you can say. Further, this enzyme substrate complex is transformed into the product. P stands for product. In this way it starts its working. But for that working, how would we reach towards the mechanism of enzyme action? Many scientists have worked for it, they researched for it. First of all, there are two models that are explaining the mechanism of enzyme action. First of all, the first model is called as lock and key model. It was proposed by a German chemist that is known as Emil Fischer. In 1894 he proposed this model, and according to this model, what happens, the both enzyme and substrate, both enzyme and substrate possess the specific shapes that fit exactly into one another. This model explains enzyme specificity. Now look at the diagram. Enzyme and substrate has a specific shape and that fit into one another and they form the products. It means enzyme are specific. Fine, lock and key model. Further, moving on to the next model, that is called as induced fit model. In 1958, an American biologist, Daniel Koshland, actually suggested a modification in the above mentioned model. He said there should be some modification in the lock and key model, and he proposed another model that is called as induced fit model. He said, according to his model, active site is not a rigid structure. The active site is not a rigid structure, rather it is molded into the required shape to perform its function. Induced fit model is more acceptable than lock and key model of enzyme action. Now look at the diagram. This is enzyme's active site. It modifies its shape according to the substrate. Fine, it doesn't act like rigidly, it acts like a good molding capacity, and it forms an enzyme substrate complex that further produces the product. Is that clear? Then comes specificity of enzymes. How enzymes are specific? As we know, there are over 2000 known enzymes, each of which is involved in one specific chemical reaction, and they are substrate specific. The enzyme protease, it breaks peptide bonds in proteins. It helps in the digestion of protein and will not work on starch. For starch, we have another enzyme, and that is called as amylase. Similarly, lipase enzyme acts only on lipids and digests them into fatty acids, right? One more thing, the geometric sites and shapes of active site of enzyme determines its specificity for substrate. That the shape of substrate will define the active site shape. Fine. Okay, now there are some MCQs relating to this topic. You should know the protease enzyme digests proteins or peptides. The amylase enzyme digests what? They work on starch molecules, and then lipase that digests the lipids and digests them into fatty acids and glycerols. You have to remember these names, and you should know the function of these. Okay, and the detailed question that comes through this topic is explain the two models of enzyme action. So first of all, you have to start from enzyme substrate complex and its product. Then you have to tell lock and key model and Daniel Koshland induced fit model. You have to draw the diagram clear, neat, and with proper labeling. Fine. Now what you have to do, open the December plan. Now do the relevant questions of this topic as mentioned in them on your notebooks. This is the last topic for the December plan. Hope you find it very useful for you people. Thank you so much, students.